Hello and welcome back to Japan. We are getting close to the point where we put all of our plans into action. However, although we're close on money to the amount of money that we need in order to get as many men-at-arms as we want, we are also very close to something else. We are close to getting manneralism, which is only 5 months away. So here's what I think we should do. We should get manneralism. We should upgrade everything with manneralism, so this is going to allow us to upgrade, well, our economic buildings, but most importantly our manor in our domicile. Then we should look into upgrading our men-at-arms and then go into war, because I think that having even more money would be good. Also, did China fall apart again? I think China fell apart again, didn't it? Never mind, I'm looking at culture. I'm in the culture map mode. Okay, well that makes sense. Anyway, yeah. And I was also wondering what we should get after manneralism. I kind of feel like hereditary rule might be worth it, but it might not be worth it because we might end up in a situation where a Confederate partition is the same either way. As in, like, it's the same whether we have that or partition, so it might be best to look at something else in here. But anyway, we can work that out after 5 months in game. So, let's clear this out, and let's wait 5 months, basically. Or an average of 5 months, I should say. Yeah, I'll spend another 60 to find this peasant, who is our wife. I'm just curious how long this, like, plotline has to go. Oh, my brother drank himself to death. Well, that's not good. Who inherited his land? It's now held by this random person who was generated out of nowhere. Okay. Interesting, because it's Republican succession, which is, it'll just generate a new person, right? That's what succession is. It should say somewhere. Yeah, Republican succession. So basically, it just says it will be given to their successor, and if there isn't one, it will generate you one. So, there you go. We can't have the land for ourselves either way, so we're not that worried about it. Sectarian strife. The tension between the composed Yogacarysts and the meddling Pundarakists escalates by the day, my lord, my wife, Yoshiko exclaims. The fanatical Pundarakist monks are praying for our downfall. Please, for the sake of Amaterasu, make clear that you stand with the dedicated Yogacarists, and it'll be obvious we should be favored. What? I don't want to convert to either of these, so we can just take the penalty, I suppose. I don't really want the penalty either. I'll stand with these guys, I guess. Okay. Oh, I need a new spy master. There we go. You can be my new spy master for now, my nephew. My last chance. Tadako, my half-sister, has decided that her time in O has come to an end. The servants have packed her chest and she has said her farewells. With Tadako goes her claim on the Kuni of Yamashiro. If I want to press it and make her my vassal, this is my last chance to make her stay. This land over here, you mean the land that's currently held by the Kampaku? Yeah, I don't think you're going to get that, unfortunately. I think that's just not going to happen. Yeah, so may your journey be swift. See you later. Wait a second. You want to come back? Yeah, I thought you might. Cool. Child of my blood. We have a grandchild called Matako. Okay. Cool. Hey, my half-sister's back. That's nice. Okay. Legend was added to library because this is finally finished. Okay. Cool. And then my wife is dead. Oh. Not ideal, but we have others. I don't think it changed our primary wife either way, so that's fine. Okay. Are we actually low on... No, we're not low on Bushi. Someone just died. That's fine. Okay. How long have we got on this 5-month thing? Because are we not in month 6? 58 days. Okay. We must have been rounding. Also, it's an average estimate thing anyway. Let's grab that. We're working our way down to strategist, so that seems fine. Invited to a festival. Where is it? I suppose I could go, yeah. Let's go to the festival. Join it. Do I maybe want to choose our... I was thinking maybe I wanted to choose our thing to be Coke's 2 block. But the problem with drawing people towards my block is that they have to be Soryo. And there aren't really that many Soryo people. So I guess actually what I want to do is just encourage cohesion. Let's go. First pursuit. I'm going to kill him and take money back. That's fine. Right. We're really not there yet? 58 days left. Ah. See, this is the problem. Because although it says 58 days left, it doesn't know how long is left. Because it's a 41% chance each month that you gain progress. And there you go. We just gained progress after like 2 days. Okay, so we now have manneralism, which is great. I like additional building slots. That one's really good. That's potentially incredible. Anything else that we'd be looking for here? I mean, we could upgrade our men-at-arms by getting a new men-at-arms here, but I don't think that's the right answer. I mean, this is quite nice, household soldiers, but yeah, it'll take too long to get, I think. We're kind of looking for what we would want to have once we have Japan. Maybe this? Yeah, let's go with that. Cool. Now I can upgrade to this. Cost me 200 gold, but it's a big upgrade, so let's do it. Also, I was going to say I should be able to upgrade, or I should be able to buy the building in here, right? That I wanted to buy, which is the Royal Reserves. Yes. Wonderful. And I get my 45% off of it. So, it's good. Nita doesn't have any upgrades. Yeah, I guess I didn't buy any economic buildings. So, yeah, neither of them actually have upgrades. That's fine. We've now arrived at the festival, and now we're having the festival. Right. Stained honor. We improve our house relation for prestige. I'll join these two boldly in order to get an opinion boost, which gives us prestige. I'll say that I would like to raise my block cohesion, and I failed to get it. I would like to try and get the poet experience, which actually worked this time. And do I want to be friends with this random person? He's Soryo. Wait, is he a member of my block? No. No, okay, definitely. I will be friends with him. Okay. And then I'm going to say, hey, friend, you want to join my block? To which he says no. I could offer a hook on me, though. I'd have to offer a strong hook. No. Okay. I can't try and get a... I can't try and fabricate a hook on him. Yeah. Okay. Nothing I can do immediately, but that's fine. We should remember that he exists. Right. That's fine. And now we're on our way back. We have a whole bunch of buildings building now. Guest with a claim has arrived. He's a claim on the Kuni of Setsu. Which is in here, which is currently held by the Kampaku. Okay, I see. No. Right. We leave without doing anything on that event. We leave without doing anything on that event. We take the 30% chance of ill. We get herding insights for some bonuses here. And we've arrived home. Wanderer's Fool. Horse is almost at level 1. Right. Wonderful. That's all fine. Oh yeah, I was going to hold the Grand Right, wasn't I? Do I get strong? I got 1 prowess. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it to that tournament in time. Let's hold the Grand Right. Right here. Apparently there are no guests. Really now? Is that because I don't know who to invite? There are no activity guests. Okay, I can hold the Grand Right, except I can't because I don't know who the other witches are. That's very funny. Okay. Negotiate an alliance. My half-brother would like to enter an alliance with me. That's acceptable. That's fine. Also, I think he's about to die, which isn't as fine. My liege goes to war. He declared war on my friend over here. Oh. No, he didn't. That's a lie. He did not declare war on him because he's not at war. Okay, he must have said, hey, go become Ritsuro. Yeah, and then he converted back. Okay. So no, he didn't go to war with them. He threatened war with them, and then that happened. But I guess it must be done by declare war, and it gives them an event to switch back or something. Okay. Also, we just switched to mana reform, which is good because that means that men at arms are now cheaper. Means that upgrading your mana is more expensive though, which is a little annoying, but we just did, so it's okay. So that gives me... I actually didn't get to the next level. Okay, so we actually would need urbanization to get another domain limit. Well, that's good to know. Previously, it was only telling us about mana realism, so... Yeah, so I need to get to here if I actually want the domain limit, which means I'd need to get another 100 years in the future. Okay, so we can upgrade things, but beyond that, we're not getting any huge bonuses here. I can increase my taxes a little bit here. Yeah, there are some small improvements, but I don't know if we necessarily need to do them. Although this one's quite nice, the improvement. Gets us an extra size of men-at-arms regiments, so let's grab that. Okay. Education is at an end. My niece, who was our ward, has become a skilled tactician. Okay. That's fine. Right. Carrying on. A disarmament law was replaced, which is fine. I got to build the barracks while still being under that law, though, which means that they were cheaper. Which is nice. Okay. War declared. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Oki domination of West Saindo. So you've declared war on me. Why? In what world did you think this was going to work? This is incredibly foolish. This is not going to work. Okay. Please land your troops. They're going to land them down here. I'll accept your call to war, random person. What's the other war? So this is the one I'm helping you in. It was over here. The fourth Dewa enforced administrative integration of Akita. Huh? You remain a Soryo vassal. You're attacking Akita. Who's attacking who? Okay, so you... Who called me in? Okay, so you're the person we're at war against. And you're attacking Funya in forced administrative integration. Okay. And the goal of it is to do what? I don't really know. Probably to make them Ritsuru? Yeah, okay, oh, and there we go. All of his land... I was reading it the wrong way around, I think. So I was looking at our enforced ones. All of his lands will be confiscated and returned to the Kampaku. Yeah, okay, so it's to effectively make the land Ritsuru again. Okay. I'm missing you, because I believe that you're the person who just declared war. Where are they going? Are they going to this place? Where are they going? We have to let them land, or we can never win the war. Well, I guess we go with siege, but I don't want to do that. Go catch them. Go catch them. I'll choose both strategies here. Okay. They're going to go siege that. You're going to go win this war. Let's go. Enemy combatants captured. So, Oromoto. I'm going to recruit you. And Tsunemichi. I'm going to... Oh, no, you're the murderer. Yeah, no, never mind. You can stay in prison. That's fine. Right. That's fine. Okay. Apparently I'll lose land if they win war. Oh, alright. Yeah, of course I will. That's the way that the wars work. Okay. So we're doing a siege fight against these guys, except we're already through the walls and we have better siege units, so... Be very quick. Men-at-Arms counter efficiency has just gone up. And I'm assuming that, yep, they're being sieged there. Wonderful. Okay. What a weird, like, moment to just suddenly have, like, tons and tons of action. Hey, our royal forests are complete. I captured a prisoner. Are they worth any war score? Nope. Wait, so that's actually that siege. This enforced demands. Yeah, I don't really know what was up with that, niece. Do you want to be back on my council? You know, wait. You will be a powerful vassal. Let's stick you back on my council, I guess. I don't know why she declared the war. She was weaker than me, and she likes me at 100. Okay. Also, I'm not sure why we don't have a 100% war score here. We have all the land that this guy holds, right? Kuni of Dewa. Yeah. Does he have any subjects who have land? Maybe? Oh, is this because he's Ritsuru and his subject is... Oh. Okay, so we can't get all of his land because his subject is the person he's at war with, or... Yeah, okay, so this is a case where this guy is Ritsuru. He's declared a war against his Soryo vassal in order to give the land back to the Kampaku. Okay. That's fine. I think I kind of understand what's happening here. This guy, he holds a... Yeah, he holds a castle holding, a barony. What do you hold? You just hold a family title, so that's nothing. You also hold a family title. So I think we don't have a 100% war score, because this is technically still his land. And that is causing it to mess up, because we should get a 100% war score because we have the entire holding, right? Like, we have all of the holdings that this guy holds. But for some reason that's not true in this war, because I think it's counting this holding as well. Yeah. Because, like, how am I meant to get war score now? Because we hold all of his holdings. Yeah, that's also still says occupied, so every holding that he holds is held by us, except for this one, which his subject holds. And it's the person he's at war with. Yeah, wait. War score from held objectives, -4%. Attacker controls war target. Attacker controls war target, but... Wait a second, what do you mean attacker controls war target? This doesn't make any sense. Because he's currently gaining ticking war score, because this is from our perspective. So from our perspective, we're -4% because he's getting ticking war score, right? So, this guy has declared a war against his own vassal. And that is to do this. Let me have a look. I'm gonna save the game and we're gonna reload. As in, you're gonna reload an earlier save. Yeah. Autos? No, let's just go for the end of the episode. Because I'm fairly certain we got this right, and I'm fairly certain I know why it's not working. It's just stupid, essentially, if I'm right. Yeah. So this guy here, he's the one who ended up declaring the war, right? But he declared the war against his own vassal, which is fine, right? That would usually lead to like a tyranny war or whatever. The problem is that this vassal here, like, I guess the type of war is not an internal war, it's an external and internal war. So in an external war, what you would need to do is you need to hold all of the holdings that this guy has, right? If you were to declare it against him, you'd have to hold all of his holdings, which would include that holding, because then you'd have 100% of his realm. But because it's an internal war, that's not true. I don't even know if that's correct, but I think that's why it's not working. So we cannot get 100% war score unless we hold all of his holdings, which we can't hold because he is currently at war with his own holdings. I think that makes sense. It's a little confusing to me. But yeah. So this guy is currently gaining ticking war score because we don't hold all of the land, despite the fact that we quite clearly hold all of the land. I don't know. I think the war is bugged. I'm going to head back here. No, you're going to walk, because I don't want to pay. There we go. I mean, you can see what these guys do. Let's see what they do. Yep. Okay. My prisoner died in my prison. Let's see what this guy does. So he is moving to attack war target in Uri. But Uri is his own holding. So this guy is attacking the war target of his own holding. And now it says attacking war target in Uri. But he's not attacking the war target in Uri, because the war target is his own holding. Yes, yeah, I was right. I think this is what's happening. So this war is an auto loss, because he's attacking a war target which doesn't exist, because the war target is his own land. Okay. That's not great. Yeah. That's not the way it should work, I think. Okay. We'll recruit this guy. That's fine. Let's go through everybody. I don't know. Give me a weak hook. You might be worth money one day. Same with you. We'll wait a second on these guys. That's fine. Let's get some of these guys out of my prison. Yeah, I got my 100 gold from one of them. So we can apparently ransom the Fujiwaras, which we should do. Yeah. Get my 25 gold. Get my 25 gold. My 10 gold. My 50 gold. And then you're in prison for murder. Right. But yeah, they're just going to continue trying to attack this war target and it'll do nothing. The only way they can win the war is if this land, if they raise an army, de-siege their land, and then re-siege it and capture their leader, or they raise an army attack and their leader happens to be in that army and then he's captured in the battle. Because you get 100% war score if you capture their leader. But anyway, disband. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I could have disbanded them over here, but it doesn't really matter. Right. Yep, so we are just going to lose that war. I guess I could well, no, I can't. I was thinking I could declare a separate war to try and fix it, but I don't think I can. I'm trying to think of what else I could do. I could murder this guy. Would that fix it? Probably not. Challenge to a board game. No. Would murdering him fix it? Probably not. It would probably go to his child, unfortunately. Yeah, because it's Dewa enforced administration on Akita, so it's land-based, so it's not an individual. Yeah, I think the war is just not set up for internal wars. I don't think you're meant to end up with a Soryo vassal of a Ritsuro. Yeah, of a Ritsuo vassal. I think that's just not meant to happen. Or they didn't plan for it to happen. Either way. Tales of the Tengu. The familiar voice of my courtier, Li Yui, booms from the tavern, followed by the sake-laden chuckles of my courtier, Yasuko. Throughout our indomitable wild lands lurks the Tengu, a monster covered in feathers whose temper is as fierce as their swordsmanship. This wicked spirit condemns all that is holy, taking another swig of her sake. Though it should be said, whoever can prove themselves worthy in the eyes of the beast will be rewarded with a mastery of martial cunning. But as I look out on this sea of cowards, I'm certain it is a lost cause. And say, I wonder if it's true, and we get Tengu rumors for 30 years. That's interesting. Next time I travel through mountains or forest, I'll keep my eyes peeled, or merely the babbling of drunks. Say, I wonder if this is true. Okay. My personal physician died, as did my antiquarian. They were the same person. Okay. Let's see if we can get a new one. Invited me to a festival. I might as well go. Am I going through any mountains or forest? Yeah, I'm going through mountains. Wonderful. Let's go. I'm also then going to go in here and recruit for a new physician. New wandering lifestyle perk. This person's excellent. I'll have him. Let's go for... I like well prepared. But I also like inspection a lot. So let's get mustering. Right, as it gets us on the way to inspection. Okay. Oh, also, now I've done that, antiquarian. Yeah, I was thinking they might be good because of learning skill, but I guess I'm going to go with this person instead. Just because I like to split them up a little bit. Enemy allies join the war. Okay, well that gives us potential for war score. Yeah, you have to actually raise some troops. But that's fine. Once they raise some troops and go somewhere, then I can potentially beat up their army for war score, but I need them to do that. I also need to tell this... It would be great if I could somehow tell the AI, hey, just white peace. You've already got a great deal. I want to encourage cohesion. Right. Let's join them boldly. Actually, you know what we should do? We should try and sideline people from blocks. Yeah, let's try and push people out of Hoki block. Let's see how that works. Right, where's this guy now? He's still over there. Okay. Left to shore. And say forget them, you can join us. Yeah, let's raise our friendship there. I have a new son called Tokiya Kira. Okay, cool. Let's increase house relations even further. That's fine. Bragging tongues. My Chinese is exquisite, this person says. Well, I can try and make everybody in this block hate this person. Sure, let's do that. Parting ways. Do I want to be friends with my sister-in-law? Sure, sounds fine. Right. And we're still at cordial house relations. Okay, fair enough. Travel through mountains, did not get any Tengu events. Am I going to buy a gift for one of my wives? No, because I would like to keep my money. And I can join a grand tournament here. You actually sending any troops over, or are you just gonna like be in the war but do nothing? Be in the war but do nothing, I believe. Oh. But this guy, he's got armor on. Yep, he's still there. Alright, well, whatever. Where's the grand tournament? No idea. Oh, it's up here? Oh, it's back up here. It's going to be a duel. And I have to leave within 8 days to get there. Let's do it. I might go for mercenary guards here just to increase our speed a little bit. That's okay. Join. Right. And we're off. Derelict ship, not going to investigate that. Woman I dream about, I'll spend another 80 gold trying to find this woman. My friend has died. That's House Tachibana, who we only became friends with this episode. Let's get Sappers. Sappers is really good because it means that your spearmen add to siege progress. Well, as do others, but spearmen are really good for us because we have a lot of them. So that'd be nice. Regent has furthered our mandate. Okay, they are on what I want them to be on. Increase development growth in the Miyako family, which is not something that has development growth. And they've lowered development growth in the Takaoka family, which is something that has development growth, because Takaoka family is the Bushidan of Nagato over here. But they can't have raised anything in this one, because this one has no land. Like, this has land. This has no land. So this doesn't make sense. This didn't happen. Well, I mean, I guess they could have lowered... I guess it did probably lower... Yeah, lowered control here, but it's not like they raised it here. That's what I'm saying. It's a little weird. It's not quite true. I think. Tourney grounds? Impressed? The tourney grounds are bustling with preparations. The pages run around carrying pieces of armor that make them look like tiny scarecrows. Wait, one of them yells, picking up a helmet. I hear a familiar giggle coming from the tribunes, and I see Lady Muneko surrounded by other women who cover their mouths with handkerchiefs. She doesn't wave at me. She doesn't need to. Coming for some exercise. Yasumitsu walks past me, raising his chin. You'll need it. Okay. I'm going to make sure that she's watching, I guess, and she will be impressed, apparently. Okay. New ally joined this war. Hey, I got money as well. Nice. But yeah, this war is continuing to do nothing, because there is nothing to do. Yeah. This is just going to tick until it white pieces. Because they're not going to... they're not going to let it be a loss. They'll just white piece it. Right, I'm going to face Gong An Seong Dok, the peasant leader. Alright, I should win. I should win the tournament. Okay. I'll teach this guy to show his back to me, raise my chance of success. Let's go for the 80% chance of moderate increase. Yeah, let's do it. And I've won. Fantastic. But let's see. Victory. I'm now against this person, who is even worse. Okay, so I should defeat him. Yasumune. He's okay. And Wuchi Mai. So I think it should be Yasumune and us in the final, but let's see. By any means. Let's see. I'm not going to go for the stress because I'm gallant. I'll just say I didn't mean to here. I don't need to cheat to win. Because I have 42 prowess. So well, I had 42 and now I have 41 prowess, but anyway. Oh. Okay. Uchime was blamed for his efforts and died soon after. So Uchime was killed by Yasumune. Alright, I'm going to face him. A hobbled combatant. He's bluffing, I'll fight my own fight. 80%. We win! Fantastic. We have won the duel. Victory. Means I get gifted duelist, which I probably still had from the last tournament, a prize, money, and prestige. And now we're done here, and I was given a prize mace, which is not that impressive, but it's okay. I also got foot experience. We're finished with foots now. Or feet now. Foot experience? It's weird to say. Anyway. Prowess per stress level is +4, which is nice now. And increased size of men-at-arms regiments, and increased knights, which is great. And now we get to leave. Wonderful. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the one I've got, but yeah, that's okay. Let's head back here. And once we get back, we can have a little re-look at what we need to do here. Stormy weather. I'm going to trust my captain. Fantastic. And we're back. Right. Okay. What I wanted to have a look at here is... Oh, we should be able to do the Grand Rite now as well. Because... No, I'm still not able to do it? I thought I was able to do it because I know that the person's a witch, right? Maybe you have to expose them. Yeah, I'm going to expose that she's a witch. Which is not, like, fair from our perspective, but that's okay. Then I'm going to try and hold the Grand Rite. Now, you're still not able to invite her. Interesting. I was seeing whether I could make her a witch and then try and invite her. Let me try it again. Nah, nothing. Okay. I wonder where they're going. Oh, they're going to join the army over here on the one that, yeah, can never end. Oh, wonderful. Okay. That's fine. Did the adventurers ever actually move? No, they're still sitting right here. No intention to come over to the war, which is going to be an auto win. Weird. Anyway. Also, I just realized I had another son, and I did not put them on the side there. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to have a look at was this, because now these guys can go up to 8 size, opposed to up to 5 size. Yeah, they're going to cost quite a lot, although they should be cheaper than they were last time we looked, because we're now in, mana reform. Yeah. So that's going to be like 250. This one is an extra 6, so it's going to be like another 420. So 670. That's another 5 here. So that's going to be like 820. There's still piety, let's not bother counting. And then I get another 3 of these, which means that we could be talking, like, at minimum, like 30, minimum 320 per. Okay, it was a quick cut. We're talking 288 each for these guys. Yeah, because they actually cost 36. The reason I got all messed up is because I'd rounded it up in my head to 40. And then I was like, no, that can't be right. But yes, it's not right because it's the wrong number. So 288. So that would then give us, yeah, it cost another 750. So, yeah, it's going to be roughly around the same amount of money I said. Because it's cheaper, but we now have more capacity to buy more of them. So, let's say 1,600 gold is when we want to start buying up. Although I may also want to go on a pilgrimage first so that I can get increased number of warrior knights, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.